What's going on, everybody? I am your host, the Riffraff. Let me make sure my mic is all set here. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Looking pretty good. What's going on out there today, everybody? How the hell are you? Little guitar and chill. Smoke a little bud. What are we going to put on so far? Let's put a little music on, a little Italiano disco. Because it's so gay, I love it. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh! Man, oh man, what's the hell been going on in the fucking news lately, huh? You saw Trump, right? Trump took that cognitive ability test on his own. He volunteered to do it. And then they fucking passed the flying colors. He passed with flying colors. I wonder what they're gonna throw at him next. So now Trumpy boy is out there, and he's got the People's Choice or the Fake News Choice Award. So this is actually happening. This is a real thing. This is not fake. Like, Trump and some of the other news organizations got together, and they're actually gonna have a fake news award. This is a real thing. I can't even make this shit up. Passed with flying colors. The guy that wanted to give him the test said didn't even want to give him the test because he spends time with Trump every day. He says there's no reason to do it. So Trump went ahead and said, well, fuck that. Fuck the fake news. I'm going to go ahead and volunteer to do the cognitive test. And passed with flying colors. I don't know. I can't wait to see what's next. Every day is like a new adventure. It's like, every day I wake up, it's like I can't wait to see how Trump is going to fool the mainstream media again. I just can't wait to see what the mainstream media drags up again. Oh, it's like a wrestling show. It's like World Wrestling Federation or something. It is that silly. It is absolutely that silly where the news has become entertaining. I'm just saying. Some other interesting news that has developed in Riffraff's life is my father, after about 15 years of no contact, he's trying to contact me again. And it's been quite a long time. I haven't seen or talked to him since I was like 21 or 22 years old, some shit like that. So that's kind of new. So he's trying to get a hold of me on Facebook and shit like that. My mom seems to think it's a good idea, because where my mom just had a heart attack this past January 1st, you know, she's afraid that she's not going to be around forever. What up, Super Dave? How you doing, man? What up, brother? But, so she's afraid that she's not going to be around forever. And that's basically what her assumption is. And that's why she wants me to kind of get in contact with my father again, because if she dies and passes away, you know, she wants to make sure that somebody is going to take care of me, or somebody is still going to watch over me. So I respect that. I do. I respect that. Yeah, kind of. I don't really know. Like I said, I haven't talked to my dad in 15 years, probably. 14 or 15 years since I've talked to him. And he didn't come into my life until I was about 13 years old. And I went over there and lived over there for like a year, maybe. A year and a half. And during this time, I went to live with him after. Guess what I did today? What did you do today? So I went to live with him after I went to Charter Brookside Hospital, which is a suicide hospital. I spent 4 months in a suicide hospital, which was in Charter Brookside, which was in Nashua, New Hampshire, which happened to be where my dad lived anyways. So when I got out of the suicide hospital, I ended up living with my dad for like a year and a half. And that's when I took my first GED test. Anyways, my dad ended up kicking me out for marijuana. Of all fucking things. Weed. Joined ESO Plus, brother. Ah! You took my advice, huh? Instead of buying the DLC outright. I mean, it all depends on how long you plan on playing the game. I mean, if you're only going to have like a month or two of fun on it, then just buy the Plus and be done with it. But if you plan on playing for a year or two, I would definitely buy the DLC. I plan on playing for a year or two. I'm just saying. I'm in love with the game. I love it to pieces. I don't see me stopping anytime soon, so. And there was a big update for it today. A lot of bug fixes today. But that's neither besides the point, nor neither here nor there. My stepbrother, Josh, he was crazy. I do remember that, living with my father and on his side. And he ended up kicking me out for marijuana. And he wanted me to listen to this. He wanted me to flush some marijuana down the toilet, right? So I was like, wait a minute. You want me to flush this down the toilet and you're gonna kick me out? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm keeping the weed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kick me out on the streets with no weed to smoke, man. That's fucking bullshit. So I'm like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm bringing this weed with me. And anyways, I didn't talk to him again until like my early 20s, probably. Like 2021. And I was gonna lose my apartment. That's what it was. I was gonna lose my apartment because the place that was changing ownership, and I needed like $200. I was short like $200. And they were gonna give me the cash for keys. So anyways, long story short, this was like April, May, June. This was probably like July this happened. And my birthday's in April. And I asked him, my dad, you know, if I could get a little help. You know what I mean? I was down and out. I was really struggling. I was trying to keep my head above float. And he's like, there should be some money in that card I sent to you. Mind you, this card was already 2 months late. So 2.5 months late. And then when it showed up, it had $20 in it. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but $20 is not going to save my apartment. Needless to say, that's the second place I was kicked out of because of him. And I guess the second time technically wasn't because of him. It was because the landlords was exchanging. I just didn't know who else could help me. And my dad always had a decent job, and you know, he wasn't a rich man, but he might be able to help me out with a couple $100, you know. And when the card showed up, there's only $20 in it. Not only was it 2 months late, but I just felt like it was a slap in the face. So therefore, I gave up on our relationship. Just gave up on it. And I haven't talked to him since. That was like 21, 22 years old. Here I am, 33. So, yeah, it's been, okay, so it's been about 11 or 12 years since I've talked to him. And now, boom. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's just weird after all this time, you know? So, come to find out, he's living down in Florida. So, I don't even know. What is the point now? I guess that's really my question. Is what would be the point now to strike up a relationship? I mean, I'm 33 years old. I got my own problems, got my own shit going on. What would be the benefit of being friends now or having some sort of a relationship now. I just don't see one personally. Yeah, well, he's not necessarily a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. You know, he's done all right for himself, and he has a family that he's raised. He's got nieces, cousins, and uncles, and all that shit. But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't understand. Why the hell does he want to talk to me in the first place? I don't get it. I mean, I'm a fucking nobody, you know? I mean, hell, I haven't been able to hold down a job since October of 2015, for fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what would be the point of trying to contact me at this time in my life? Just let me fade away, bro. That's basically how I'm looking at it. Just let me fade off into the distance, and, you know, I'll just be a speck of your memory here soon enough. But the thing is like, they don't want to let it go like that. I don't understand. How are we going to materialize? And if you do talk to me, if he does talk to me, yeah, and that's some of my issues. That's where some of my PTSD and depression comes from, because I have a lot of abandonment issues. Like my mom, my dad, hell. The only man that ever really gave a shit and busted his ass for the family was my grandfather, and he passed away. You know what I mean? And after my grandfather passed away, the family just kind of went their own directions. So, my grandfather taught me shit. Taught me how to play guitar. My grandfather taught me how to woodwork. Taught me how to field drive. Taught me how to drive a snowmobile. Taught me how to survive in the cold. My grandfather has taught me all kinds of shit. I've had multiple father figures in my life. And that could be a lot of the issues. People that don't have father figures in their life tend to be, how do I say this? Tend to be a little more dependent. I mean, just face it. I mean, real men just barely don't exist anymore. Men don't even know how to work on their own cars. They don't fix nothing. Back when my grandfather was, you know, you'd wake up and you'd take the responsibility of making a family, and you'd provide for that family, not just for a little while, but forever. And if the lawnmower broke, you went out and fixed it. If you were hungry, you went out and got it. That's just how it was, you know? And we just don't have that type of man anymore. That type of shit is just not around anymore. Values aren't really taught anymore. But shit, my mom hasn't spoken to me in about 3 or 4 years. Is that right? I had esteem issues stemming from being outcast of my own family. Word. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I can relate to that, my man. Anyways, I didn't come on here to say pour me or cry me a river or anything. I just wanted to come on here and chill and smoke a little bit, but the dad thing's kind of been on my mind lately, so figured I'd share it here on the stream. Because the dad thing's kind of, I don't know, it's been in the back of my mind. Exactly. Exactly, bro. You know, because you listen, you know, some of my closest friends, they don't even listen to me, you know, it's a tragedy. I opened up my heart to one of my boys the other day, man, and the reciprocation I got back from it was terrible. And it kind of taught me a lesson, like, be careful who you open your heart up to, you know what I mean? Because sometimes the reciprocation is terrible. Fucking terrible. And you would think that somebody that you go out of your way for on quite a daily basis, man, would confide more into your thoughts, your feelings, and things like that. But hey, it's a perfect world. You know, life isn't that friggin' difficult. You wake up, you go to your job, you come home, you take a good shit, you eat some dinner, and you go to bed. That's pretty much it. Life isn't that fucking difficult. But at the same time, you know, you got the science. Have you heard this in the news? People are trying to push feelings as science. Have you heard about that bullshit? People trying to push feelings as science? So the feelings that I'm feeling right now, according to some of these college professors, outweighs the reality, right? Feelings are reality. So, because of the way I feel, I should be more outgoing. I should be seizing the day and shit like that, right? Eat, sleep, repeat. I think a lot of it's my location too, man, because I live in the ass crack of Maine, you know what I mean? It's fucking snowing like a bitch outside today. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I could probably, actually, you know what? I could probably go grab a shovel and just start walking around to people's yards and asking if they want me to shovel the shit out. Oh yeah, fucking feelings is science. Get ready for that bullshit, dude. I mean, you probably already know about it, but it's gonna pour on thick here in the next little coming of the while. It's gonna pour on real thick. Oh, and guess where most of this bullshit is coming from? None other than one of the best schools on planet Earth, Berkeley College. If it can create the same euphoria, if it can, you know, even Joe Rogan was talking about that. Joe Rogan was saying that shit. I mean, when you put the goggles on and you're in it, you could tell it's fake. You could tell it's not real, but it just immerses you in this feeling. It immerses you into this world that almost gives you that euphoria, that vertigo, if you will. Like if you were really falling, or if you were really. It's pretty cool. Me, I get motion sickness, so I can't do it. Soon we won't be able to kill Sims because they are real people too. I never thought of that. I never even thought of that. God damn. Holy shit, man. Can you imagine that, dude? That's some real Matrix shit. Like, if you get hurt in the game, then you get hurt in real life. I don't know, man. Would you want to go through it? I don't know, man. Like, games like Condemned. I know it's an old game, but I'm telling you, if they brought back Condemned for the fucking VR, it would be sick. But Condemned was a sick fucking game. Nobody played it. It snuck under the radar. It pretty much faded off into the distance as soon as it came out. But it was a great game. It was called Condemned. And that game would just be absolutely stunning on virtual reality. That game would be stunning on virtual reality, man. No joke. Alright, this shit is gay. I just put it on because it is gay. I know how gay it is. I think it's funny. Let's see. Let's see. Condemned. So you did play Condemned? I thought Condemned was so good. It was like a little bit ahead of its time, I thought. In my opinion. A little ahead of its time, man, because dude, Condemned, it was one of those games that was really dark, really scary. It was brutal. Brutal meaning quite the difficulty. Oh, I got you. So imagine if your 3-year-old got a hold of your virtual life. Yeah, that's a thing, man. That's a thing. You think that'll come to that? I don't know. I think we're gonna see self-driving cars before we see major major development in the VR world. I think we're gonna see self-driving cars. That shit's already happening. Tesla is on the verge of basically changing the driving world completely. So, I mean, we got that shit happening. Played a lot of PC games. Wasn't aware that was a PC game, but fuck yeah, it was a good game. Okay, there's a game called Dragon Ball Z Fighters. With a Z. Fighters. Check out the trailer. Looks pretty fucking good. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan anyway. Love my Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, okay. I got you. Yeah. No, check out the trailer of Dragon Ball Z Fighters. That game looks legit. That game looks really friggin' good. Not gonna lie to you at all. He's been a YouTuber for 5 years, has 100 subs and made $1.87. Why is he mad about demonetization? Thinking about his YouTube being demonetized. Well, just look at the damn trailer first. I don't give a fuck about demonetization. I don't even monetize my videos to begin with. I did at one point. I did. I made a whopping 2 cents. 2 cents! 2 cents! And I tell you what, you try to take that 2 cents from me, I'll fucking sock you right in the mouth. No, but the thing is YouTube is hard work, dude. Like, guys like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and those motherfuckers, that shit is hard work. They put a lot of time and effort and dedication and video editing, hours and hours and hours of video editing. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a lot of work, dude, to be a YouTuber. A fuck ton of work. I'm more of a laid back guy anyways, you know. I mean, I'm not really into the whole video editing. It was classic millennial shit. Shit, he blamed Trump, corporations, millionaires, etc. for not all allowing him to make money. Big Crash, what's going on, man? Are you... Oh my god, really? It was classic. You know, I'm a millennial. Apparently, if you were born before 1982 or after 1982, then you're a millennial. And I was born in 84, so technically I'm a millennial as well. All this dude ever was stream his gameplay. I told him that's not creating content. Word. A lot of work. Right. I mean, PewDiePie, he plays games. But I mean, excuse me, he'll take like 4 or 5 hours of gameplay and condense it into a 10-minute video of all the highlights and all the funny stuff, and he you know, video edits it and has an intro and an outro. It's a lot of work is what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? Just to sit there and play a game, anyone who sits in front of a PS4 cam trying to get paid is lame. Well, then that's me, because I'm also doing it. But I provide a service, though. I sell, if you go to Riff Rags and Trends, I sell everything from under the fucking sun. From cell phone covers, to coffee mugs, to t-shirts, to long sleeves, to hoodies, to mini skirts, to women's ladies' clothes, to tank tops, anything. And, but But that's me though too. I also do vending machines and things like that, but I get what you guys are trying to say. I mean, if you're not providing a market, if you're not providing a service, if you're not providing something, and then I totally get your point. I totally get your point. If you're just sitting there like, you know, hook me up, give me that dough, yeah, fuck you. But if you're going for the gusto, and you got a market, you got a brand, you got a material, you got something to offer, comedy, guitar, whatever it is, then I get you, bro. Do your thing, boo-boo. Do your thing. I ain't trying to shit on you. No, I feel you. I'm just kind of elaborating on my thoughts of the whole begging for money on PlayStation. You know what I mean? I about 90% agree with you, though. Because a lot of people do take, you know, that William guy. William, the Las Vegas toker. The Las Vegas toker. All that guy does is sit there and drink his fucking face off and act like an ass. And he's sitting there, he's got his PayPal down there looking for donations. There's no fucking way in hell I'd donate to that guy. No fucking way. Because I'm not going to see my donation. I'm not going to see the productive value on the stream. I'm not going to see anything. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to see it. What are you going to see? I got a Delic board. I got a Stephen King fucking shirt. I got a fucking critter spinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to offer me? That's what I'm trying to say. If you're not offering shit, then move along. Move along. That's all I'm trying to say. No, but I hear you, bros. I hear you, bros. Guys like that William dude, holy fucking shit. You know? And not to throw my boy Donald Doyle out there. My boy Donald, he's also looking for donations and shit. What the fuck does he do to deserve a goddamn donation? I'm just saying. I love you, Donald, but what do you do? Totally get it. Eric Garcia. I'm not supporting a drunk or druggie. You fucking ain't right, bro. Sup, Eric? What's going on, sup, Eric? Hey, Crash. What's going on, Crash? So I gotta know, because you guys are in the Steam world, in the Xbox world. What's going on over there as far as Left 4 Dead 3? Is that a thing? Is that happening? And what's going on with State of Decay 2? What's going on with that? Pickup. Pug, Player Unknown Battlegrounds. What's up with that? How's that doing? What's going on there? Inquiring minds would like to know. Bring it on in. Ooh, what up, Fatality? How you doing, brother? Fatality. Still a train wreck. Okay, because thank you. I respect that opinion. Because all I've ever heard is a bunch of just frothing at the mouth, just overzealous excitement for it. And I'm like, what? Look at Fortnite. Guys, can I say one thing real quick? Oh shit, 1 second. I just got a phone call, 1 second. Shit tacos. Wonder if old boy has a vial. Second. My stepdad just called me. What the fuck? Fortnite plays a lot better. Guys, and look at Fortnite. You guys see that shit on the Fortnite, right? 4,000 or 5,000 people fucking streaming at once. 4,000 or 5,000 people versus 700 on Call of Duty World at War. Got 500 to 700 people streaming it. And then Fortnite has fucking 4 to 5,000 people streaming it at all times. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy talk. See what this old boy wants here. From what I hear, Call of Duty is good as shit. World War II. Let me text him. Get them jams back on. Yo! Kiki Kojak! Anyways, I hear Call of Duty 2 is good as shit. I'm not playing COD for a while since I'm back in RPG. I mean, ain't no reason why you can't. See, that's the good thing about Call of Duty. It's got that pick up and play value. You know what I mean? You can just pick it up, get a few matches in before work or wherever it is you're doing, and put it right back down, and it doesn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Nothing really changes. Call of Duty will exist without you. But I mean, as far as RPGs go, they take a bit more time, a little more grinding, a little more dedication to try to get that character up there, to try to earn that gear. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's my opinion too. SWAT member, what up? But that's my opinion too with the whole thing right there. Same old mess, shit spawns, shit hit markers. Now I tell you this, shit hit markers indeed. But as far as the shit spawns, can I explain something to you bros? I'm gonna explain something to you bros about Call of Duty that you guys might not know, or you might know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this out for you. The algorithm of the spawning in Call of Duty is very simple. Okay, it has a algorithm that is supposed to put you on a certain side of the map, and there's 4 sides that it can possibly put you on, depending upon where everyone is in the map. And if your team, stays on one side of the map, like let's say you guys are going to hunker down in a building and lock down this side of the map. So if anybody comes on this side of the map, you got angles, you got eyes all over, and you're going to shoot them, right? A lot of people call that camping. I call it patrolling. I just don't agree with that type of shit. So if you have one people or one body of team stay in one spot, then that's going to force the other team to spawn in the same spot over and over and over and over again. You can literally force the spawn to where you want it. And that's just common knowledge. That's common facts. A lot of people call it camping. I've seen it done in Call of Duty Ghosts where people would literally lock down the map from all directions. So the second you spawn, you were dying. Second you spawn, you were dying. Second you spawn, you were dying. No one wants to play like that, though. I love playing like that. You get a couple of like-minded individuals fucking laying down the law, right? And no one gets in, no one gets out type of attitude with that I'm on your 6 type of talk. Dude, we're an unstoppable force. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how good you think you are running gunner. But the second you get that one guy on your team that gets bored, right? Because you can't have guys that don't understand what I'm trying to say. As soon as he gets bored and he goes and runs off and tries to be a Rambo, that's when your spawn flips and that's when you got people behind you. That's when you start getting murked and murdered. I call it fucking the other team. Blood, sweat, and beers, what's going on, bro? Yo. Now, to me, a camper is somebody that sits inside of a door frame with his gun fixated on the door frame, just waiting for somebody to walk in. Now that's a fucking camper. You're get good. You're a piece of shit. Get the fuck out in the field and do something for your team. But when it comes to what I'm trying to say, no, you're getting 14, 15 kills a game, no deaths. You're getting 20 kills a game, 2 deaths. You know what I mean? You might die once in a while because they toss a grenade in the window of where you guys are hunkered down in or something like that. But typically, you know, you set it up where you can't be gotten to unless somebody shoots an RPG or something in there, and you lock down all the pathways, and then basically everybody takes a crisscross position and watches everyone's back. I call it locking down the map. I call it squadding or patrolling, squad patrol. You know what I mean? People will start to get it, and then they'll start to push back, and then that's when you can take advantage of the spawns. They spawn in the same time. That gives you the opportunity to fix your gun on that spawn spot. Boom, bam, you got them. I get hate messages from other players. Oh, I used to too, man. 36-0, biatch. Blood, that's my boy right there. That's my boy. Hell, I could do it with just 2 people. Me and my buddy. Literally. We're just taking cover on a fucking car. That's it. He's got that direction. I got this direction. Anybody that comes around, and there's no map behind us, so they can't get behind us. So we got both directions. He's got a hallway, I got a hallway. And we just fucking stood there the whole map. And we won. You know what I mean? Some of the people be on your time. Be sorry and weak, though. Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, what I'm trying to explain is something that's a bit tedious, and you got to have patience, because sometimes your side won't get the kills, okay? And you just got to be honest and true to your team. You got to be dedicated to your team, because while you're sitting there, you're aiming out the window, you hear all this action to your right. Ba 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 ba. Don't you fucking dare look over there. This is your job. This is your window. See what I'm trying to tell you? We always held the spawn and dominated. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's exactly what I like to do, you know. And I used to roll a lot with this bro named C-Death. C-Death, let's see, our whole team was C-Death, Godfather, Ryder, and Stephen King. I've known Stephen King since Pimpin'. I've been playing with him since Midnight Club Los Angeles. Stephen King and I go way back. And anyways, that's what we would do. We would just hunker down, and we get the kills. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. You know, so part of me does want to kind of get this whole World War II thing. But again, it goes back to the Crash right there. Crash. Said it best, you know. It's another shit game, another cookie cutter product that Call of Duty pushed out, and they got a new DLC out right now, and they're still not ringing bells. Fortnite is still crushing them by a couple thousand, you know. So I don't really know what's going on. I think I can take a stab at it. I think people are starting to get tired of the marketing schemes that some of these major companies are pulling off. You know what I mean? Like EA and Sledgehammer and Activision, Bungie. I think a lot of consumers are just getting tired of the way they're marketing their products, man. What are your views on goths? I used to be one. I used to be a goth. That's why I play metal guitar, right? Oh yeah, dude. I had the braided hair, all that shit. Watch, check it out. I'll show you. This is old school Rye Guy. Oh, my girlfriend made me this for Christmas. Not this last Christmas, but one of my Christmases ago. And this thing just brought a tear to my eye. I couldn't believe how good she did. She found all these old ass pictures. I'm out going got some old ladies that want the D. Peace out. Alright, man. There's old school Rye Guy right there. Can you see that? I had braids. Man. I had hair. Look at that. Look at that goofy face right there. I had hair. That was my grandfather right there. That man taught me everything. He died. When did he die? I don't quite remember. Yeah. Died on December 2nd. That's right, 2004. Fuck my life. There's the guitar that he built for me right there. Look, I have hair. Look, I got hair in that picture too. That's my mom. That's my stepdad. That's my grandfather. That's my grandfather up on stage. That's a young me right there. Meteor just crashed in Detroit. Check the news. All right. So let's check that news. Let's see if it's fake news. Media crashes in Detroit. Yeah, I kind of stole that from Steven Crowder. Trying to find a video on it. See if I can find a video on this. Oh, fucking Washington Post. You know I hate the Washington fucking Post. You know that? I do. I'm just stopping by before I take a nap, man. Have a good one. All right, Riff. Fortnite's Battle Royale is killing it, and it's free. Exactly, yeah. You can't argue with free, and it's a good product. What the fuck? I'm trying to get a full screen here. Hold on. What is this, an ad? The fuck is this? Where the fuck are the videos? Where are the videos on this shit? Hold on. I'll get it. I'll fucking get it. I'll find it. What's all this hype about Fortnite game? I think it's so boring. A lot of people don't. I don't know what the hype is. I don't play it either. But, I mean, it is like ringing some bells. Is this it finally? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright. That was it, huh? Just a little meteor flash over Michigan. Nothing too major, I guess. Still impressive. That was a meteor. Huh. CBS News. And then it says real news underneath it. I love how Trump has everybody all shook up over the fake news shit. We're about to do the fake news fucking People's Choice Awards. Hey, should I? Should I do that? Who do you think is the fakest of the fake in mainstream media? Who is the fakest of the fake in mainstream media? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Could it be CNN, Fox, Vox, perhaps? Yeah, that's what I would think. That would be my vote, I think. CNN. I think CNN would take the cake. Yeah, CNN. Everybody's going to say CNN, I'm pretty sure. CNN is just relentless, aren't they? Yeah, CNN. CNN. I think the vote's going to be unanimous here. It's going to be CNN. I'm almost positive on this one. Well, I want to play a little guitar for you bros, if that's all right. So what guitars do you play? I got the Schecter Diamond Series. It's the same one that Matthew Mills plays. I'm not as good as Matthew Mills, so don't expect fucking that, because holy shit, I can do some stuff though. I can do a few things. Are we about ready? So I'm gonna flip this over to some guitar. CNN, Corrupt News Network, Clown News Network. How about this one? How many acronyms can we come up for CNN? How many acronyms can we come up with? Corrupt News Network. That's probably the best one. Corrupt News Network. Love it. How many acronyms can we figure out? Cyanide News Network. But yeah, I'm about to flip this over to my guitar. So if you don't want to hear me play guitar, now's the time to kind of scoot on out of here. And whatever stream you go to, whether it's, I don't even know who's streaming, whether it's Laura or who did I see streaming? The Texas Club. Fuck is his name? Why can't I remember it? Hey, Mal! The fuck is his name, bros? Hey, Mal! Who is that? Hey! What's up, Sean? Golden Threat. There we go. Golden Threat. There we go. Fucking slipped my mind on that one, dude. That's the weed. Don't tell him. Don't tell him I forgot his damn name, though, because he's cool as shit. Alright, don't tell him. Catfish News Network. Neurotic News Network. What's going on with you, man, Mr. Sean? Oh, absolutely I'm going to be on ESO lately. I'll probably play guitar for about an hour or two, and then I'm hopping right on ESO. I gotta cook dinner. I will have to cook dinner. After dinner, I'm definitely hopping on ESO. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, absolutely we will. You goddamn right. I love ESO. It's got so much to offer. Seriously. Alright, let me get this in. Yeah. It's not serious enough for you? I love that fucking riff though. A lot of ones and zeros, but I'm into djent, that's why. You know, I'm into I'll show you like djent metal. Not sure if you like to djent. But this is how you djent.
Internet break! Have a break! Have a Kit Kat!
I don't have the equipment to djent, but I still like to do it.
Hello, I'm Stevie T. And today we're going to learn how to be gent. Or as it's known to everyone else, dudgent. And for those people who call it dudgent, it really cuts me deep down inside like a knife. Because it's not pronounced dudgent. The D is silent. The D is silent! It's gent! Not dudgent. Oh God! Now, gent wasn't originally known as a genre, as it's commonly known today. Originally, gent was a term used to describe the heavy, palm-muted guitar sound. I mean, calling a metal genre gent would be a lot like calling rap music boom, boom, boom. Oh, what's your favorite boom, boom song? I mean, it's like if we named a new genre of metal music palm muting. Like, what genre of metal music do you play? Oh, palm muting. You know, palm muting. My favorite metal genre is pinch harmonics. But whatever, it's gent. Labels are labels, whatever. Whatever! I said whatever! Degent, 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 degent. I think that's why they call it gent with a D, because it sounds like degent, 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 degent. And now any metal band that follows this specific sound is known as gent. They kind of sound like... how do I describe it? They kind of sound like...
See? I don't know why, but I think that shit sounds so cool. I think it sounds so cool. I love it. His guitar is way lower than mine. That's the thing. And oh. What the fuck is this? Reject. Fucking know you, motherfucker. Been snowing here since 9 o'clock. Yeah. We got some snow out there as well. We do as well. Yes, I certainly have. Those were kind of like the pioneers of gent or degent, however the fuck you want to label it. But no, seriously, because yeah, those were kind of like the originators of the palm muting, like off rhythm kind of style, but still on rhythm. I think they call it polymeters. It's called polymeters. Oh man, we're learning so much today. Oh, this is so good. Moneymaker, what up? How you doing, brother? I catch most of your streams, just so you know. I don't say much because there's like 1,000 comments. I ain't got time for all that. But yeah, man, Jesus Christ. I like it. Just a few people, 10, 20 people commenting a little bit here and there. I can keep up with that. That's enough for me. Damn. The Riff Raff crew, is that what we're calling this? Little band of bandits? haven't been feeling good. Nah. I think a lot of people are getting sick because of the radical weather changes, you know what I mean?
HDPE plastic.
Shut the fuck up! We'll try this one. Did he pick the thing, did he? Alright. What's up? Word. I'm gonna stream for a little while longer, man. I'm gonna play a few more songs, because this is what I came on stream to do anyways. I wanted to play a little bit for anybody that cared to listen, and you know, talk a little bit of bullshit. The community pages definitely keep me entertained. Yeah, Riff, we'll regroup later. Alright, Shuggy, let's regroup later. Shuggy, I wonder if you played ESO, what kind of character you'd make. I can only imagine an orc. One who crafts and forges in the smithery. Someone who can carve the blade, make armor for the masses. A true orc. Bye, Dave. I love you, little buddy. you are a psychological trap, my friend. Don't ever forget that. But I love you for it. Whoa, I almost dropped my phone. Alright. We need something else. Yeah, the orc. I thought so. Orcs are great in smithing. They can make blades, armor. They're fucking hard to kill. They're very resilient. Tons of life. Orcs are badass. They're just ugly. That's the only reason why I don't like being an orc. But I mean, if you put the helmet on, ain't nobody gonna fucking know anyway. So.
As far as I can tell, Elf used it and magic everybody up. That's not good. If this falls,
You guys, that was that one movie. Are you excited for the new Bruce Willis movie? What is it called? Unbreakable? Or what is it? Unbreakable or Unkillable? What is it? Something like that. It looks pretty good though. I'm not a really big movie buff, but this movie actually looks pretty sweet. I might want to check this one out. But it's a new Bruce Willis movie, and apparently he can't be killed or something. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder. One second, trying to catch it. always gets my elbow going. That always gets my elbow going a little bit. That one there. That one there. Love that shit though. Metal has always been my thing, man, since I was a little kid. You know, like the very first metal band I was ever introduced to was Metallica. Part of me wishes I didn't have such a fucking rough life, man, because if I was able to focus on guitar, I damn well know I would be a master at it. I have it in me. I got the knowledge. I got the brain for it. There's no fucking way. There's no way I wouldn't be a master on that thing if I didn't take so much fucking time off it in my 20s. But whatever, dude. It is what it is. But I'm getting better now. If you look at my September of 2016 videos, or you look at my January of 2017 videos compared to January of 2018, there's a massive difference on guitar. In my opinion, I think there is. Massive. This is Rings of Saturn right here. Rings of Saturn. It's the newest album that just come out. I love these guys. Let's turn this shit up. No one's talking, so fucking just listen. That's what's up. Hit me. Hit me. You fucking can't. There we go. This shit is fucking hardcore. I love this song right here. Isn't that haunting? I love that shit. Oh yeah, that's fucking rough. they go, here they go. Here they go. There's 2 young kids on guitar, too. 2 young kids. Fucking awesome, dude. I had good holidays. I actually got a lot more than I thought I was gonna get because, you know, I come from a poor family. We're all poor, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So, I actually got my wife got me a T-shirt that says. I mean, I sell T-shirts, so let me try to explain to you how the hell I felt about this. Right? I'm opening up my present, and I'm like, and I get the bag open. I'm like, it's a T-shirt. I'm thinking, I fucking sell T-shirts. Who in their right mind would get me a T-shirt? So I open it up, and then boom, it says Riff Rags and Trends, and then on the back I flip it over, it says the T-shirt guy. I was like, oh my god, that is one of the most thoughtful friggin' presents ever. Like ever. I don't even care what else I got. Doesn't even matter. That was one of the most thoughtful things ever. So, yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. You know, it takes a lot to kind of surprise me and get me. And that was one of the moments, man. She got me. I was like, what? No way. I could not believe it. But yeah, she ended up making that for me. So, you know, whatever. I'm selfless. You know, I don't want to do shit like that a lot of the time. So, you know. But I like to wear my shirts. This is one of my shirts right here. I like to wear my shirts. Like, I'll do that. But I don't typically, like, you know, advertise and shit. Maybe I should. I don't know. Whatever. But the joke goes, it's Riff Rags and Trends, right? So I would call up my customer when they would buy a shirt, and so 2-3 days later their shirt would arrive or whatever their order was, and I would just let them know. I'd call them up that their order is ready, and I'd be like, hey, what's going on? It's Ryan from Riff Rags and Trends. And they'd be like, who? So I just started saying, I was like, it's the T-shirt guy. Oh, right. So now whenever I call up, I'm like, hey, what's going on? It's the T-shirt guy. Second I say that, it clicks and they know exactly who the hell I am. And it was just kind of a running joke between my girlfriend and I. And boom, she made the shirt. It was fucking awesome. Got a cool light up sign for the man cave. That's what's up. That is what's up. We gotta have our little sanctuaries, our little place to get away. There she is. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. It's bad out there on the roads, huh? If it's bad out there on the roads, then if you don't want to go out to the grocery store, we can, I don't know, I can figure something out here. Trust me. I'll figure it out. Thank you. Thank you. Big Crash in the building. Hello, Lady Riff. I just been jamming, playing some guitar, listening to some music. I talked a little politics just because of the Trump was having a fake. All right, you got Trump's calling Haiti a shithole. Then you got the Trump's holding a fake news award. Alex Jones is holding a People's Choice fake news award. King NorCal in the building. What's up, brother? I need the proper salute. The salute. NorCal. Where have you been, my lord? For I am a higher champion level than you. I cut with my dagger in the night, with a quick blade, which you'll never see. It's true, though. I'm champion 173, 174. So, I miss you, buddy. I miss you. Where you been at? I need you to join. I need you to join the guild of the reach of rounds. Japanese drumming tomorrow. That is right. I fucking forgot all about that. No. Oh, I know. I lurk, Riff. Oh, word. No, but for real, this is happening. Japanese drumming. Me and the girlfriend. That's another really huge thing we got for Christmas. Was we got tickets to go see Japanese drumming at the Civic Center, which is just down the road from me. That's why I love living here. Might be a little crummy apartment, but the location is fucking mwah. Anyways, point is, this is where we're going tomorrow, Japanese drumming. It's going to be pretty badass. I get to see some pretty cool stuff. And I love that pentatonics riffing, and I love rhythm and all of that shit, dude. I'm into all sorts of weird music. Because metal, whether you think it's trash or just noise or not, metal derives and thrives from all sorts of figures. From pentatonics to Beethoven to classical to rock and roll. Yeah. That should be awesome. I mean, if you're a metalhead, you should be definitely open-minded to other cultures, other music. I'm just saying. Some people aren't. If you see the black nail polish with the hair like this, and they're constantly like, yeah, bro, fucking get away from that guy. Get away from him. All right, I'm a metalhead. Okay, I'm a true metalhead, and I'll kick the shit out of that emo prick. Miss Lady Riff bows to the king and the queen of the Riffraff Cave, of the Riff's kingdom. She is the queen. Actually, my girlfriend's about to go champion, just so you know. True warriors in Japan. True warriors. What was I gonna say? What the fuck was I gonna say? The Japanese culture is neat as hell. Word it is. Yes, it is. Have you ever seen... I gotta show you guys something. You want to talk about culture? Here's a fucking culture shock for you. Check this shit out. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Fucking Christ! Push the right button. Japanese people being shoved into a train. Okay, cool. People stuffed into a train. Check this out. This is just part of their culture, man. Don't get alarmed by this, please. If you're a liberal, don't get triggered by what I'm about to show you. I'm just showing you a different type of culture. You know what? What am I doing? I got the big screen for this. I'm a fucking moron. I got the fucking big screen for this shit. Duh. Check this out. Look at that. There's so many people Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online, yep. Look at that. They're pushing him into the train. Like, get in there, you damn sardine. And this is fine. This is fine. That's totally fine. See, in America, you got this safe space and bubbles and don't protrude on me. Don't touch me. Don't get in my bubble. I'm an individual. These guys are being crammed in fucking trains and shit. Close the door. Close it. We can't get this one closed, guys. Hold on. Push. They're all wearing gloves too. Look at it. Hey, what's going on? Yo, if you don't take a shower in these types of conditions, if you don't clean yourself, fuck, dude. Can you imagine being fat in Japan? I don't think that would go over well. You'd probably have to catch the next train. I'm quite sure you'd be catching that next train, bro. Hashtag Me Too is falling apart. Yeah, no shit. Oops, that didn't work.
A lot of big news happening in the first few weeks of 2018. President Trump's tax plan is already helping countless Americans not only save money on their taxes, but they're getting raises at work. The stock market's at an all-time high, almost 26,000 points, and black unemployment is at a record low, the lowest in almost 50 years. The lowest since they've actually been...
They have a train car for the fat people.
Martin Luther King Day, mainstream media kept reporting fake news that President Trump's a racist. He just doesn't like black people. Bad for them. There was a little hiccup in their propaganda, though, when the Clown News Network's Don Lemonhead was interviewing Martin Luther King Jr.'s nephew when he refused to call President Trump a racist for his supposed comments referring to certain African countries as asshole countries, something that CNN continues to obsess over as they're still sounding like drunken...
CNN, right? CNN wins the fake news. They gotta win.
You know...
I just hate this guy. This Don Lemon dude. I just hate this guy. You know, certain people trigger people. You know, for Alex Jones or whatever his name is, fucking, it's that Ben Stitzer. Anyways, fucking point is, this guy triggers me. Look at his little condescending face and his upper lip and his little tone and his little, oh, what a pretentious fuck.
Oh, I use the word ignorance, and I think I'd rather say uninformed, because ignorance has a more of a negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
But the president, I do not think is a racist as we have traditionally known in this country.
But what is it if you're racially uninformed and you're ignorant? What does it matter whether you're? But doesn't that make you racist by? And maybe you're just ignorant. You don't know that you're racist.
Look at that disappointed Don Lemonhead looks.
No, what it means, Don, is that maybe you have said or done some racist things unknowingly. And so that
what
does.
I just said, but then that makes you a racist.
No, it makes maybe what you said or done a racist act, but it's not an act of racist. It's not racism in your heart. You know, you can do some things and
look at how confused Lemonhead is. It just doesn't compute that some people may say things that some people interpret as racist, or may actually be racist. But that doesn't mean that the person is a racist. Please try to set this moron straight, Isaac.
You can do some things and not be aware that you're doing them. And I think that that's largely the case with President Trump. Now, you can say with his genius and his great wealth and his accomplishments over the years, he should be better informed. You know, that's a legitimate argument. But
how dare you, a descendant of Martin Luther King, come on CNN and not declare that President Trump's a racist so we can use that to further our agenda? Look at this, he almost breaks down into tears and starts crying live on the air.
He's unaware, so that doesn't make you less racist because you're aware or you deny your racism. You're saying that he said what he said to John Lewis, and you're saying, well, maybe over the years he's done something. He promoted the whole racist birther movement. Mexicans are rapists.
Look at him literally reading off the talking points that the producers prepared for him.
There are
okay, well,
15 examples that I can go through. How much more evidence do you need?
Well,
because even some Klan members don't think they're racist.
Oh, it gets even better. After Lemonhead was literally just reading off the talking points prepared by his producer, which they then put up on the screen, the racially charged comments that President Trump has said, then the guy came back and countered with this.
So you can look at the list. There it is right there.
Well, let's take those. The Mexican comment, if you remember, and the media, to their credit, did start after their initial run of it. Right after that, he said, and I'm sure there are some good people.
He said, I'm sure some of them
are good people.
Good. I assume.
Right.
He said, I assume. That doesn't mean he knows. He says, I assume some of them are good people.
But Don, if you're a racist, you're assuming that all people who are not like you are bad people.
No.
Or subhuman. Don, that's what, and that's why I felt the need to speak out, because we can't.
Yeah, this is fucking amazing what is happening on TV. This is fucking historical, and people are just like, blah, 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 blah. Dude, this is Martin Luther King's kin. His family educating Don Lemonhead, on what racism is. and he has the audacity to challenge somebody who was the movement against it. I mean, the irony here is too...
It has shifting definitions because we really are approaching a transformation point in America.
That's for sure. CNN is beyond Orwellian at this point, and it is enemy propaganda.
Yeah.
Oh, don't go away yet.
Oh, yeah.
It still gets
the book
even
1984.
better. Don Lemonhead
it's all over this shit.
Martin Luther King's nephew of trying to, quote, capitalize off of his name, which is strange because that's exactly what CNN was doing by having him on the show, hoping to squeeze out of him that President Trump was an evil racist.
People are wondering what is in it for you. Are you capitalizing?
I'm not.
Okay, can I just point this man out right here? This is an American. This is an American. Okay? And a lot of people get that confused. Whether you're black, brown, white, purple, orange. If you have this in your heart, okay? If you have these words and you think this way in your heart, then you're a brother of mine. That's all there is to it. You're a brother of mine. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If this is in your heart, welcome aboard, man.
Off of Dr. King, because you cannot believe that this president is not racist if you listen to what he says and if you look at the history of his behavior.
Yes, Don, it's him who's trying to capitalize off of the Martin Luther King name, not you guys. Then after the commercial break, when Don Lemon came back for the next segment, he apologized for actually having the guy on the air.
Back now live.
90 gig, it is. 94 gigs, yeah.
Invite that man on to argue, but that's
94 gigs, bro.
Went, so that was real.
That's the only game I'm playing, so trust me, I'll be on that bitch like you wouldn't believe. I'm on that shit. Pretty much every day.
Not again.
I got that, Witcher, and
like a bunch of drunken sailors.
I got a couple other games that I play consistently, but pretty much I'm an ESO head.
Kept saying it every other sentence. Listen, Don, we don't care that you're fixated on what you do in your personal life is your own personal business. But please, for the sake of the children, just stop spreading it over the airwaves. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These people are literally mentally ill, which is why I'm selling my Liberalism Find a Care t-shirts, long sleeves, and hoodies.
Yeah.
Which I hope you guys will get from my online store at markdice.com.
Thank you, Mark Dice. That was very entertaining. Oh my god, I was laughing my ass off. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when it first came out, yeah, ESO, from what I understand, had some problems, and it was a bit of a mess, and certain review critics kind of really shit on it real bad and shit. You know what I'm saying? They shit on it real bad. But dude, it's in. Okay, let me just give you a couple scenarios. It's definitely improved. PvP has changed in a way that is more capable, more user friendly. It's bust up into multiple servers, so that way you can find more populated servers or less populated servers if you're trying to just go for alliance points. Oh yeah? No shit. No shit. Nice. Um, so basically, what it is it's kind of like Call of Duty Domination, but on a massive scale, on a continental type of scale. And you have all these talking points. It's kind of like in a pentagram, if you will. And you have all these castle points, not talking points. I've been listening to too much fucking news. You have all this castle points, and what happens is you basically got to go into these strongholds, break them down, literally break them with ballistas and catapults, battering rams. You got to put like battering rams on the door and break them down. Go inside of the castle, murder everybody, and fucking, then you basically stand on the flag like Call of Duty Domination. But dude, is it cool? Oh my god! So you got the PvP side, then you got the dungeon side, which, like you said, 94 gigs. There's tons of content, multiple continents that you can go to with just probably a good 1,000 quests on each continent. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, when you get in there, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. So it's a little overwhelming. So when you get in there, you kind of got to get tunnel vision and just kind of focus on 2 or 3 things at a time and get those done, and then take more on. But yeah, me too, Crash. But I love AC series. Oh yeah, man, Assassin's. I haven't played the latest Assassin's Creed. You want to know why? Because I'm salty. I am salty. Assassin's Creed gave me my sea legs, right? And then they took them away. I absolutely loved Black Flag. Fucking loved it. Man, I played that game I don't know how many goddamn times, man. I don't know how many goddamn times, bro. And then the next one that comes out, I'm like, yeah, Black Flag 2 on the way. And no. They gave us a train. A train. I don't want a fucking train. I don't want a train. I want my pirate ship, bro. The Jackdaw. And I busted my ass on the Jackdaw. And I had fucking like 42 goddamn cannons. So like 21 on each side. Oh, man. That thing was a monster. And then they took it away. God damn it. I miss the sea. I miss the sea. I want to go back out there. You land lovers. Goddamn land lovers. I want to go back to the sea. You damn well know I do. And what was it? Shipping Rogue is called Morgan. Morgan. Yeah, the Shipping Rogue. Okay. So I need to play Rogue and Black Flag. What was it? No. Assassin's Creed 3, the one with the Indian. That, in my opinion, that was another magnificent game. The fact that I could take charge and, help George Washington take down Bunker Hill, and I'm climbing over the fucking treetops, and we're looking at Confederates and fucking, the game was so cool. You know what I mean? And you know what? With all this political bullshit, with all this political correctness, it's getting harder and harder and harder for these guys to make cool fucking games. It's getting harder for comedians to make funny ass jokes. Everybody's so sensitive. Bunch of bitch ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's goddamn ridiculous. You damn right. You goddamn right. Connor, I think his name was. I couldn't pronounce his Indian name. Ratatakandoa. Some shit like that. But, man. I love Prince of Persia. Yeah, that game was not bad. I'm pretty sure Godsmack did the music for Prince of Persia. Don't quote me on that. But I'm almost positive Godsmack did the music for Prince of Persia. Yeah, it was a good game back in the day, dude. It was kind of like the manly version of Tomb Raider, you know? Something like that. I fling a pile of poo. Sorry if I missed your comment. Hey, Riff, good day. What's going on? How you doing? Just kind of winding down. We played some guitar. We talked about some things in here. It's kind of winding down. The wife will be home soon. And then I'll be having to cook my dinner. Got to go cook the dinner for the wife, clean up around the house a little bit, and hop on some ESO. Yeah, Diva Duda! I haven't seen you in forever. Diva! What's up? I haven't seen you in a while. EPB, what's going on? I haven't seen you two in forever. What's for dinner? Oh, I don't know. We were going to have chicken parm again, but where it's snowing so bad, I want the wife to just come home, so I'll figure it out. We got potatoes and vegetables and stuff like that. We got chicken. I'll figure something out. I'll whip something up. Hey, EPB, yeah. That is awesome you guys are in here. What's up, bros? How the hell are you? I missed you. More or less a gap filler for Black Flag and 3. Got you. I see. Chicken sounds yummy. You know it does. So I might do like a shepherd's pie with chicken. Something like that. Do some cream of mushroom or some cream of corn or something like that. Mix it up with some seasoning. Oh, I've been good. 2017 is over. 2018 is here. I had a good Christmas. My girlfriend got me a Riff Rags and Trends shirt. And you should buy Reclevitt, Owen. I've been playing with that. My girlfriend got me a Riff Rags and Trends shirt. Looks awesome. I love it. What else happened? I'm going to Japanese drumming tomorrow. I'm gonna go see some Japanese drumming at the Civic Center. My mom had a heart attack on January 1st. She's better now, but we're trying to get her, back under control. What else happened? I guess that's it, really. Do you ever play in public? Never had shepherd's pie. What's that consist of? It's kind of like it's like a vegetable broth, if you will, like a cream. You make it creamy. You put a little flour in it, make it kind of, cream it up like gravy. And then you kind of brown hamburger, and you season that up however you see fit. And then you kind of like lay hamburger in the bottom of a casserole. And then you put your cream solution of the vegetables. You lay that down onto the hamburger. And then you whip up your mashed potatoes. And then you lay that on top of the vegetables. It's kind of like a 3-layer. Then you bake that in the oven at about 425 for about 25 minutes. Sorry about your mom. Not an easy thing to go through. Well, if my mom wasn't so goddamn stubborn, I love her to pieces, but she has a DNR in place, which is a do not resuscitate. She's pretty adamant about that. But over the time, and we've been talking to my mom a little bit more, and and things like that. Hopefully she will. Mary Pike, what's good? Hopefully she will take the advice and get better help. But I won't. And I agree. She wants to see another doctor, and I agree because she wants like another opinion and things like that. So I was like, yeah, definitely. Remember me, the person that destroyed you as a hunter? Yes, I remember you. Hey, Mary, what's going on? Diva doo da, I'm Mary in the building. I fling a pile of poo. Hey, Fail Army. Oh, Fail Army snuck in. I didn't see him. I failed that joke. EPB was being a perv. Woot woot. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, if Diva was my girlfriend, I'd be a perv too. I'm just saying, I would be. Hello, Diva. Woo! What's going on? I'll scroll up. Do you play in public or when no one is watching? Me? Well, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I do it in public. All the time. I need Morrowind expansion to play with you and Dave. No. We can hang out with you and wherever. You got Glenumbra, Stormhaven, Rivenspire. There's like 5 or 6, 7 dungeons we can do together. Yeah. You'll be fine. Tons of areas we can go around. And you got PvP as well. So, Morrowind is nice though. Morrowind is like another continent. It's pretty big. It's Vardenfell, and it's a big old continent. It's got a massive volcano in the center of it, and it's got it's a chapter, so it's got another storyline, and it takes a while to beat. Not quite as long as the main quest. Man, that main quest took me a while to beat that shit. Saber. Last time I played ESO I was with Miss GT. Oh, no shit. It was a while ago. I was lost as hell. I'm not lost. I mean, I've played fucking tons of MMOs, from World of Warcraft to Old Republic to all kinds of crap. So I don't get lost too much. I get it now, EPB. Sorry, I'm slow. I came in and said hello, Riff. Sorry to hear about your mom. Thank you, bro. Thank you. What's going on with you? Hope everything's good with you, sir. I'm the only one who gets my jokes. High five, EPB. I know exactly what you're saying. But, my friends, I'm so glad you came and said hello to me. I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here. From now on, you guys keep coming in at the end of my stream. I'll send an invite. I don't usually invite people. I'll go ahead and send one out. We'll see what happens. If you pop in, bros, you pop in. Because you guys, I know. I'm sorry, but it's now time. It's time. You know, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'll do a little bit more because this is the way we should close this bitch out. You know what I mean? Hold on, Crash. I got one more for you. I got one.
Hi, honey.
Holy shit. We're about to close out the show, hun.
I was hoping you'd have the big TV in front of you because I was going to come through the bathroom and sneak up on you and scare you.
Nope, I don't. Nope. I switched. I got the big TV right here.
I see that.
So, honey, you want to close the show out with me?
Go ahead.
Here we go.
It's a good feeling when you're able to find people who like to play the kinds of things you like to play.
It is ESO
That's
time.
one thing that helps to make friends, playing together. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up,
Ready to say. I unblocked everybody for 2018. Everybody.
It's such a good feeling.
It's a clean slate.
The feeling you know that
I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things that you'll want to talk about. I will too.
You always make each day such a special day. You know how? By just your being you. Only
Just
one
you
person
being
in
you
the whole world
can make a
likes you.
special day.
That's you yourself. I'll be back next time. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. We'll be back next time. Peace out.